Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a new video for you guys. It's gonna be something unique for my channel. I haven't done it before. I also want to say I'm so sorry for my inconsistency on YouTube. I've been focusing so much on school, and because I've been focusing so much on school, that means that I want to graduate, or like I want to do good, you know? And not or. You guys get it. So this idea that I came up with to film right now is basically to let you guys know what I've been reading over the past month or so and why I haven't filmed this particular book, you know? So I'm gonna show you guys because you guys don't know what book I was reading. And I'm going to tell you guys how much I rate it and what else. Details, like what was going around my mind, and like basically just give you guys like a synopsis of the book so you guys can read it. I haven't heard of this book. I just went to Barnes & Noble one day. I filmed it for you guys. I think I posted it already. And so I just saw this book on the shelves, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get it. This is the book that I picked up. Basically, we have this author, the main author, or not the main author, the main character in this book, her right here. Her name is Olivia Rossi. So she's the author. She hasn't been able to write a single word as the actual synopsis says. She hasn't been able to write a single word at all whatsoever until she got this offer to go basically live in this apartment in Paris, which is a whole other part of town she hasn't been to. And so she's just cruising by, talking to her phone, she's like talking to a friend on her phone. She went to this coffee shop, and basically she made eye contact with what's his name again? With James. James was staring at her deeply into her soul, and that's why she was like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, yeah. So she was like flabbergasted, or yeah, like she didn't know what to say. You can actually search him up in the book, and I actually searched him up like in the end when I was reading this book, and somebody came up with James' same name and last name. And I was like, what? With further knowledge and no explanation, Olivia finds out who James truly is. I was so shook. Okay? I was so shook. Oh my god. He has a medical issue going on, but you'll find out if it's true or not. And the answer on if the medical situation is true or not, it will answer who James truly is, you know? I picked up this book thinking, okay, like, it's not gonna be that spicy. I knew if people are in relationships, they're gonna have like intimate relationships, you know? I picked this up, I was reading it literally like the first page, right? She was listening to this other girl in her apartment complex have sex with this one guy, and how she was moaning and all that stuff, and you can hear it outside her window. I was like, is she sick? Like, she's listening to them. This line says, the other hand he wraps around her throat. Okay? Okay? And so I tabbed it. Then it says, evidently, her partner has quite the talented tongue. Then it says, God, listen to her. That scream would wake the dead. And I put, no, she's definitely jealous. Because, like, she went to Paris by herself without any partner. She hasn't had any intimate partner. So that's why I put, oh no, she's definitely jealous, you know? Because, like, she's weird for listening to them. Like, okay, like, just let them be, and then stuff like that. And then later on, that partner kept having sex next to her apartment complex. Or, no, next to her apartment. Or I think it was across her apartment. But it was in her same apartment complex where she was staying at, right? So she was later listening to them have or do it all over again, right? Again, basically. And then she later proceeded to like the noise, and then she was like, oh, you know what? I have a little idea. I'm gonna tickle my wiggle and go on about my day. So that's what she did. Yeah, and she was like, oh my god, I enjoyed this. Yeah, I'm so sorry. My computer is like in a low storage space right now. Yeah. Don't ask why. I have a bunch of videos I haven't uploaded yet. Like, I'm talking about 2 years ago, maybe 1 year ago, 1.5 years ago. I don't know. I have no idea. Don't ask. Okay? This page, so she went to Cafe Blanc, I believe, where she made the eye contact that I was telling you guys about with James, right? And wait, hold on. Okay, James talks to her, right? He goes to her table and basically talks with Olivia. And James has this perfectly squared jaw, and Olivia is saying he should clone it and gift it to my chinless waiter. And I thought it was so funny, so I highlighted it. I'm gonna move locations. I'm back, finally. Hopefully I don't get interrupted anymore. But, sorry, my mom came home back from, doing her lady stuff. Cosas de mujer, como dice Jenny Moore. Okay, so yeah, I thought that quote of the book was pretty funny, so I annotated it, I highlighted it, and then, yeah. And so basically he was just talking to her. James was just talking to Olivia at the cafe after making eye contact, hard eye contact, while she was on the phone with her friend. James was asking her if she can do a job for him, which is his actual job, but then you find his side hustle, something different from what he does. His actual job on like what he does is very common, very soft, very creative, I don't know. And then his side hustle is very like very dark, very bow bow bow, very like I rule around here, you know? I don't know. So it was just like kind of interesting to see like both sides of James, or like just of Olivia and also James. And I don't know. I found that unique, but once they got like into their little situationship, because it wasn't like an actual relationship yet, and they still haven't called it since ending the book. What's it called? What was I saying? Oh, in their situationship, they were going at it every single chapter, every single page. Oh my god. I was like, no. And then I started, so just a side kind of context. I began this book at my house, right? Like by myself while I was at the house. I think it was on a weekend or something like that. And then so we returned to school. It was it this new semester? I forget. I don't know. But the teacher was like, just bring a home from book, or I'll buy you a book at Barnes and Noble so you can independently read, in class. And so I requested a book, but it hasn't came out yet. Like not even like as we speak, it hasn't even came out yet. So I was like, okay, so that book isn't out, so I might as well just take this book to school and read it in class. And so I was reading it, and when you're reading a spicy book in public, you don't want to be acknowledged. You're like, don't look at me, like nobody look at me. Like if I giggle, oh my god, I'm so sorry, but it's just my emotions. Like I wasn't giggling or anything. Like I always kept a straight face for everything. Oh my god. I was so embarrassed. So please, if you want to read Perfect Strangers by J.T. Gessinger or Gessinger, please don't read it in public, at least for the first half of the book. Maybe more. I don't know. And then, yeah, so the spicy scene stopped, and then we kind of like, it was just kind of blah. And then at the end, it's really where it picked up, which is like where we find out his side hustle, Jane's side hustle, where she kind of gets like traumatized, and then we see the end, like I mean like 40 pages to the end, maybe less, I don't know. We get to see it all collapse down. It all collapses down. Like I thought this was like, I know this book is fiction, right? But when you're writing a fiction book, you kind of want it to sound like a real book, like a true story. And I thought it was like a true fictional story, but it all collapsed down. It went downhill. Oh my god. I didn't even understand what happened. Like, why, like, why? Just why? So basically, I gave this book. Hold on, let me check on Goodreads. Let me check on Goodreads how much I rated this book, because I know for a fact I sure rated it. So, oh, I'm already on here. Okay, perfect. Oh, I didn't rate it. Okay. I didn't rate it. But I'm gonna rate it right now. Cause my phone is slow. Oh my god. I don't know. But I rate this book like a 3.5. It was interesting. It was unique. Like so freaking unique. But like in a, I don't know if it was even good. Like I feel like they could have made this shorter, but they made it longer because of the sex scenes in this book between Olivia and James. And that's why I feel like this book was long. And it even took me so long to read this book. So as you guys can see, I tabbed this book. And most of my tabs are located in the front of the book, which are where the sex scenes came about. The end, I didn't really like so much. It was interesting. I don't know. I just read because of the, because of the kick that I was in. Like, I wanted to read a romance book, and I thought this was gonna serve me good. So that's why I picked it up and decided to buy it. But I'm not mad at it. Like, I would give this book away, but I can't because it's annotated. And that's okay. I'm still gonna keep it. I'm not gonna shred it or anything like that. Hugs to the author. No negative vibes over here. I'm just being straight up on how this book went for me. So if you guys are interested into reading this book, it's called Perfect Strangers by J.T. Gessinger or Gessinger. I'm not quite sure on her last name. The book is a matte cover. I don't know if there's a different cover. Don't let my opinion discourage you into going into this book, because if you want to read it, read it. I'm not saying don't read it. I'm just stating my opinion and just saying like a couple of facts here and there, and yeah. But now we're gonna go into the book that I read. So I have this book in a bookcase just because I am taking it to school for my independent reading and stuff like that. And this is the book that I'm reading right now, which is called Only Love Can Hurt Like This by Paige Toon. The cover is so amazing, so beautiful. And then this is my book bookmark. It looks so sad because like there's no strings attached to it, barely. It looks like a fish hook or something like that. I don't know. Because what's it called? Oh yeah, there's only like 2 strands on there, maybe 1. Because what's it called? The others fell off for some reason. I don't know. And then I also have my tabs to go along with the cover, with the color covers, with the colors of the cover. Yeah, I have them stuck to the back of my bookmark, so just in case I want to tab something, I can do that. So this is my bookmark. I got it at Barnes & Noble. Everything is from Barnes & Noble. Yes. And then it has what's it called? Like part of a ruler. I don't know. Yeah. So that's it. And I don't know if I'm enjoying this book or if I hate it with a passion. You know? Like, I'm not really into the book just yet. Like, I don't think I even know the main character's name, which is Ren. I thought it was a boy at first. Oh yeah, okay, so yeah. She realizes her fiance is in love with someone else, which is a school teacher. Is that a spoiler? I don't know. I don't care. She thinks her heart will never recover on the other side of the world and just lost her wife, his wife, 4 years ago, and is still struggling to move on. Ren hopes that spending the summer with her dad and step-family on their farm in Indiana, will help her to heal. There, amid the cornfields and fireflies, she and Andres cross paths, and her worlds are turned upside down. But Ren doesn't know that Andres is harboring a secret, and if he acts on any feelings he has for Ren, it will have serious fallout. It will have serious fallout for everyone. Oh, okay. So I heard that, or while reading this book, I heard that I think Andres or Andres' brother, or both of them, are like bad boys, and that they sleep with every girl in their town. And I was like, hoes right there. But yeah, I'm still getting into the book, and I do remember about what happened, mostly about what happened while I read the synopsis. Yeah, I might just be in a book slump because I don't even know like why I'm reading. I don't even know if I like reading anymore. I don't know. But yeah, this is the book that I'm reading, that I'm currently reading as of right now. I started it in January. I started it in January. I finished it in January, like the last couple days. This book, it's February 3rd right now. Yeah. Or no. I'm back. Yeah, that was it for today's video. Like I said, I didn't really enjoy this book as much as I expected it to, as I expected myself to enjoy this book. So that was a 3.5, and then I quickly started this one because I thought I was on a reading thrill, so I picked this one up, and yeah, and I'm currently on the 4th chapter. I expected myself to be on like the 19th chapter or 17th, maybe, close by there. But yeah, that, like I said, that was it for January. This was it for January, and we're barely starting February, so I might read another book once I finish this one, maybe like in the mid of February. Yeah. So this was today's video. Quick little reading summary, and also what I'm currently reading. Past read, recently read, currently reading. Maybe you'll enjoy it, rate it something differently than I did. I don't know. I just want to see what you have to say about it. So make sure to leave a comment down below if you read this book or this book. So yeah, comment down below, and I hope you guys really enjoyed this video as much as I did. And I just wanted to make this video because I realized that I do watch a lot of book summary videos, or like videos that summarize their their monthly book picks and stuff like that. So yeah, these were the 2 books. So I'll see you guys later. Perfect Strangers by J.T. Jessinger or Jessinger. Only Love Can Hurt Like This by Paige Toon. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys later. Bye guys.